In search of a home loan, there's only one name you need to know: UFFC Mortgage, the right choice.
UFFC Mortgage, top in customer service, voted the best place to get your home loan. Open your mind to possibilities. Who's financing your home loan? Call us today and let us connect you with one of our top mortgage professionals. Jacob Hendricks. UFFC Mortgage, the right choice.
And welcome back to the TMAC here on the Green Country Sports Network as we're getting ready for the boys game. I'm getting ready to share, if anybody is listening right now, the link for the boys game. THS, sorry, I'm talking here, Craig. Boys.
It looks like we've got some people that have found the new link, so that's good. That's another reason to subscribe to our channel. If you're a subscriber, it'll send you a notification on your phone anytime we go live.
Yeah, and so we're doing that now. I just shared it on the page, and I'm going to go over a few stats here real quick, Craig, for the girls. And for the night, we had 7 points for Maddie Matthews and 3 rebounds, Craig. We had 7 points for Lily Couch and 2 rebounds. We had 13 points and 5 rebounds for Smalls Goudeau. 2 points for Michaela Hayes. Faye Springwater with just 2 rebounds held scoreless tonight, which is a rarity. 5 points for Jaden Buttrey, 1 rebound. 13 points for Lydia McIlvain and 3 rebounds. 2 points for Emily Morrison, 3 rebounds. 1 point for Tatum Havens, 3 rebounds. And 11 points for Corey Rainwater with 5 rebounds. So I may be off by a point. I think there might have been one free throw I could or could not have missed there, but overall, it looks like Goudeau and McIlvain are our leading scorers tonight. And the Lady Tigers, what did they finally let them score in that? They didn't let them score much at all in that second half.
I think they gave up 4 points in the second half.
Right. So we want to thank UFFC Mortgage, our pregame show sponsor. And very thankful for them for supporting us and being our pregame show sponsor tonight. And Craig, what are your thoughts about this boys game?
I'm really, from when I watched this game the first time they played, as a fan and a spectator, I was really upset with how the Tigers played. Coweta came out and applied a bunch of pressure, and they didn't handle it very well. So I want to see Tahlequah handle the pressure. Let's see how half a season of experience and playing together and see how they've come together as a team.
Right.
They didn't play very well in their second game of the tournament. They played well in the third place game. So which Tahlequah Tigers team are we going to see tonight?
Exactly. And we got to watch a few of the, like Bryson Smith and Donovan Smith, and let's see who else was. Zeke Guerrero was playing in the JV game.
Yeah, I think Guerrero was 3 for 4 or 4 for 5 on 3-pointers.
Yeah, he was hitting some threes tonight, so hopefully he can continue it over. He's kind of been a little bit off. He just hadn't been hitting them like he has normally. We were calling him Money Guerrero at the beginning, and we know he can shoot them. So, of course, look at the Tigers to try to feed it down to Hayden Smith some, get him going. And if I remember right, Coweta did a fairly good job of trying to shut him down last time. Of course, every team triple, double, triple, quadruple teams him, But Hayden's maturing and is learning that turnaround, and he has a good short jumper now as well. Are you getting texts about the game?
Yeah. It's kind of throwing me off here, trying to figure out all these text messages I'm getting.
It's tough sometimes. But we'll have the game here starting in about 1 minute and 33 seconds. And, what's your key tonight, Craig? Keys for Tahlequah.
Well, it's been the key every game since the first game. Handling the pressure. Win the turnover battle. If they win the turnover battle, they're going to win.
Exactly. And so, of course, we saw some really good play from Kale Matlock last game.
Yeah.
Very confident playing. And
how about that last second shot?
Oh, man, what a shot. It was crazy. My voice has been a little off. I've had some little bit of sinus issues, and I was screaming as loud as I could on that one. I think everybody jumped up and down on that shot. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was wondering where Hayden was in warm-ups, and it looks like he's out again. He's don't know why. Whether he's got the flu or what's going on, but
he's not out there?
Doesn't look like we're going to have Hayden Smith
I
tonight.
thought we had him earlier. I could have swore I saw him standing down there. Huh. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a few different starters tonight then, it appears. Did not know Hayden was out tonight. Hopefully he's okay. Marcus Klingseek, head coach for Tahlequah, assistant coach Matt Qualls. Number 10 in 6A East, Tahlequah Tigers. Starting lineups first for the Coweta Tigers. Number 1, Ty Lair, 6-foot senior. 5'10" junior, number 3, Mason Ford. 6'1" junior, number 11, Tylen Holdman. 6'6" senior, Trey Bartholomew, which is going to hurt. So we ain't got to match up that high. A 6'3" junior, and Aaron Hall, the 6'3" junior, Aaron Hall, number 35. And here goes your Tahlequah Tigers starting lineup. 6'4" junior, number 3, Cale Matlock. 6'4" senior, number 10, Braylon McDowell. 5'10" junior guard, Sean Young. 6'4" sophomore, Donovan Smith getting the start tonight for Hayden Smith. And we also have Jackson Stickles out, who is a 6'2". They list him at 2, but I think he's 6'4". And then Tyler Joyce, number 24, the 6-foot senior guard. There's your Tahlequah Tigers starters tonight.
Officials for this contest, Mickey English, Nicole Brad, and Eddie Morris.
Have the same officiating crew tonight. They let the girls kind of hack away a little bit, so I'm anxious to see what happens here, Craig.
Yeah, sometimes they do the exact opposite in the boys' game. Recently, I saw them let the boys play, too.
And there we go with the jump. Tahlequah Tigers are going to come up with the possession there. Joyce with the three-pointer in the corner and nails it. Good to see him getting started fast. And
what are we calling here?
not sure. There's something going on down under. Oh, two-pointer.
I don't know why they stopped the game for that.
Yeah, they could have fixed that later, so
yeah.
I'll change it. Trying to keep points and rebounds for the Tigers tonight, for the Tahlequah Tigers. Again, I try to say Coweta for the boys or the girls. And here's a steal by McDowell over to Joyce. And Young with a three-pointer and short, rebounded by Coweta. A little easier to see their numbers, Craig. Number one there, Tyler with a rebound. A nice pass down low and blocked by Donovan Smith. And he's going to get to pick up the rebound from that. Wow, that was a nice play.
Huh. Coweta's not really up pressuring like they were at Coweta. I really thought they would come out and try to apply all the pressure they could. Without Hayden Smith in the middle.
Look at that move there by Matlock. And rebound there by McDowell, fighting for it. And he's down low, got blocked there. Couldn't really do much there. He was in amongst the other trees. And Coweta here, deep three-pointer by number 35, going to miss. Rebounded by Coweta. And Lair going to take the short shot there and going to miss it. Students are letting him hear it. This might be the loudest our student section's been all year.
This is the most students we've had, too.
I will say, when we were at Collinsville, their student section was loud.
Yeah.
I'd love to see our Tiger students get up here and cheer and be loud. Here we go. Sean Young getting the play ready. I want to see Cale Matlock stay aggressive here.
But smart.
Yeah, he just kind of got tied up there. That was a good defense there by the Coweta Tigers.
Well, right now they're letting them kind of grab arms and hack.
A little bit of a turnover.
But do not shuffle your feet.
Score 2-0, 6:03 to remaining, first period. Just got to talk to Bobby McAlpine, Armstrong Bank, just a minute ago, and he's a good guy, man. I like visiting with Bobby. And there's the first 2 points tonight for Coweta, Tylen Holdman. And a drive by Young, up and under. Just can't get the roll, but that was a nice take. Oh, they're going to get a foul call on Cale Matlock there. Must have got him with the body because I think he got all ball in the hand.
Well, they could have called him all the way down the court. Getting a warning here early.
And going to the line, is that number 30? No. 35 is right in front of me. First team foul for Tahlequah.
I'd like to see the intensity from Tahlequah. That's good. Now we just got to execute. Tahlequah's shown spurts, where they can really score and really play basketball, and then they've just shown spurts where they stand around and don't really do anything.
Right, and Holman's got the second one. 3-2 Coweta.
A little token pressure here for Coweta.
Tahlequah setting up the play here. Coweta's in a man.
Yeah.
And Matlock with the drive and a shot. First 2 points of the night for Cale Matlock.
Starting right where he finished.
Staying aggressive. Like it. And a little strong there. Rebounded by number 21, Bartholomew. And Donovan Smith getting a strong rebound. His second of the night. And nice poke away there by Tylen Holdman.
We weren't even talking about food, and Ryan's about to drop the camera over here.
I know. You okay, Ryan?
We'll
have to take him to Roth's Burrito Company, Craig.
It's been 10 minutes since he's ate anything.
I don't know where he if it was me, I'm already a big boy. I'd be 700 pounds. He don't gain nothing. Tigers slowing it down just a little bit. Matlock still looking to drive it. Oh, and poked away there. And here comes number 3, Mason Ford.
I like the aggression. He's really...
And Tyler Joyce with a steal.
Just got to be smart with it.
Has Donovan Smith down low, but didn't see him. Matlock, deep three-corner shot. Rims out. Oh, and look at that. Oh, he went up. Joyce had just poked away, almost getting the rebound. Ooh, he almost walked. I think he might have walked. And here's a deep three-pointer for number 3. And here we got Braylon McDowell with the rebound. Well, what are you thinking so far, Craig?
I'd like to see more movement on offense. But I love the effort.
Yeah, Donovan Smith with the rebound. Going to get fouled there. He lowered that shoulder a little bit. I was afraid they were going to try to call an offensive at first.
Yeah, well, he had a little 5'10" guy down there slapping at him and poking at him.
Here we go, first shot. And in. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Foul brought to you by Cherokee County Collision. And the second one, good. So far, so good, Craig. 2 for 2. Tigers are in a 1-2-2.
Yeah, I think it's a triangle and one is what it is.
Putting somebody on the one over here.
Yeah.
Kel Matlock's guarding number 1 there, Lair. I can't remember. Was he the one that lit us up quite a bit in the last game?
You know, I don't know. I don't remember it.
I don't either. 35, first 2 points for Aaron Hall. I'm trying to keep Coweta's too, just at least their points, but I don't know if we have any Coweta fans watching this right now. And nice move by Smith. Turnaround. Might have got fouled there, but they're not going to call anything.
They are not calling anything down low.
Yeah, they didn't even call that bump on Joyce, which probably was. Joyce tapped it away there. Here comes Sean Young driving.
Slow down, buddy.
Got it over to Joyce in the corner for the second one. Oh, just a little short. Look at Smith
Nice.
going up for the rebound and missing and getting a second rebound and accidentally threw it away, unfortunately. And I think we're going to get a foul call here on, I think, Joyce.
Well, they just keep hitting
Young.
each other harder and harder until they finally figure out how hard they have to hit them.
This game's always intense against Tahlequah and Coweta. We're going to have a timeout here, a Suzanne Meyer Century 21 Right Real Estate timeout. And I think we're gonna keep it here. It's a 30-second, Craig, unless you want to.
Yeah, let's stay here.
Well, so far Tigers are doing all right. Can definitely tell the miss of Hayden Smith down there. Hate that he's out, but you know the Tigers are playing well.
In the past, when he's been out, they really started moving the ball, and that's what they're going to have to start doing tonight. They went on a little winning streak there without him.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to start remembering why they were winning, and that's moving the ball, moving without the ball, getting open, working. When you got to work, if you don't have the ball, you have to work against a man-to-man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I want to see. We've got looks like Bryson Smith coming in. So we'll see what he's able to bring.
Yeah. I want to give a quick shout out to the Tahlequah Public Schools Athletic Foundation. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Look them up and make a donation. Support Tahlequah Tiger Athletics. And here we go, Coweta with the ball to start the second period. Or after the timeout, I'm sorry.
Looks like we're still in this hybrid defense here.
Yeah. Like a boxing one or...
It's a diamond.
Diamond, really, isn't it? Yeah. And we're going to get a foul here. I think it's going to be on Sean Young.
Really? That's a foul?
That's his first personal of the night.
Huh.
And here we
they're
go.
going to have to play defense on this inbound here.
They're pushing Donovan
That's
Smith
too
back.
easy.
He pushed him back pretty hard.
Donovan Smith's got to get tougher than that.
And here we go with Smith with the rebound. You know, you got to remember Smith is only a sophomore. He's going to learn.
He's getting to grow up real quick here against these boys. They're moving him around a little bit. They're 21 there with the hand in the back.
Pushing him pretty good in the back.
He's working hard though.
Yeah. Tigers moving it. They are trying to get it down. He needs to get out of that box though. We're going to get a 3-second call on it. Here comes Bryson Smith driving it to him. A little short jumper and in. Assist to Bryson Smith. Donovan Smith with this 2-point basket.
Yeah, if you're going to drive in there, be smart. You know, drive in there to find an open player, not to get your shot.
I'm very impressed by the creation that Bryson Smith can do, you know.
And that right there is going to be open against this defense.
And we're going to get a travel there. While we're talking about Bryson Smith, I want to give a shout out to his parents tonight. Jared and April, owners of Grace Medical Supply. So far, I don't need any medical supplies, but I don't know where to go.
If this game stays exciting like this, you might by the end of it.
Do they have oxygen? That's what I want to know.
May have to call the trainers down there.
And here we go. Checking in. Was it Zeke Guerrero check in?
Yeah.
See if he can start off. Kel Matlock down low. Short jumper. Got tipped there. And going to go back to Coweta. Oh, lowered the shoulder into him. I think they're going to call the block.
On the shot?
On the ground. Are they calling the shot?
On the shot is what they're calling.
That's tough.
Nick Guerrero.
Man.
Guerrero may need some oxygen after getting hit in the sternum like that.
That's a Cherokee County collision foul, and he might need to call BJ Baker, trial attorney, for that one, man.
That's what Coach Kleinzig's over there talking to her about right now is he lowered the shoulder and dropped the boom on him like they were playing football.
I wonder if Holman is a football player. And he has got 5 points, a two-pointer, and 3 free throws now so far.
Looks like Coweta's going to turn up the pressure here a little bit. Oh, wow. They called that on number 3. If they're going to call that, Coweta's not going to be able to pressure the way they like to pressure.
Yeah. That's his second personal. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
yeah, they're just not going to let him ride the guy, ride Tyler all the way down the court.
Right. Noah Warden, number 2, checking in, a 5'11" sophomore for Coweta. Tigers moving Joyce around, trying to get him open. They want him to have the ball. They're going to hold for the final shot, it looks like. He wanted to pass it there. Zeke Guerrero with the drive. Stopped. Oh, nice pass into Smith. See if he can get up and under. They blocked it. He gets his rebound.
Give it up.
A nice pass on down low to
There
Joyce.
we go, and that'll count.
For the 2. And that was a really good play by Donovan Smith there. And that is the end of 1. Tahlequah Tigers 10. Coweta Tigers 7. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Green Country Sports Network.
Green Country Sport Network presents Tahlequah Tiger Basketball. Support Tahlequah Tiger Athletics. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Today's game is brought to you by Green Country Funeral Home. Buffalo Wild Wings. Cherokee County Collision. Baker's Furniture. State Farm Agent Laura Lund. Springwater Lawn Care. Tommy Nick's Auto Group. The Qual. Two Sisters Financial. Rafa's Burrito Company. Relevant Martial Arts. Bank of Cherokee County.
And welcome back. Start of the second period. Tahlequah Tigers 10, Coweta Tigers 7. Pretty low-scoring game, Craig.
Tahlequah needs to keep the intensity.
Very much so.
And move a little bit on offense. They move a little bit, they'll get some shots.
And there we go. Bryce
look.
Steal, and he's got Tyler Joyce. See if Joyce goes up. And
ooh,
oh man, he did a good job of. Oh, they're going to get a little foul there. Joyce did a good job of trying to keep it away from that taller player, but just couldn't get it.
He had a good move. He just didn't get the finish. So Coweta's got a different guy down there on the block, and that's what they're going to do right there.
And he traveled. Oh no, they're going to call a held ball there. Possession error will be for Tahlequah. Christian Garcia, number 25, checking into the game. He's going to come in for Donovan Smith, giving him a nice break.
Yeah, I was real impressed with Donovan's play there in the first quarter.
Well. Of course, now Garcia is going to play against a much bigger player. And off there, I'm going to get a foul over the back for Bryson Smith there.
Where he messed up there was he actually tipped the ball. If he didn't tip the ball, they weren't going to call that.
Yeah. Braylon McDowell back into the game for Cale Matlock, getting a well-deserved breather.
It looks like Joyce is the chaser here.
Chaser on that one.
So we're still staying with this diamond. Bright.
Carry.
Don't see that called very often.
Is that a carry?
That's a carry, yeah. Everybody does it nowadays, but they don't call it.
It has to be pretty blatant for them to get to call it anymore. NBA, it happens every 2 seconds. It's like the Kevin Durant special. And look at Garcia. He's trying to post up number 21 down there, and that guy's got at least 4 or 5 inches on him.
What are we trying to... pull off here. We're overloading one
he's
side.
Open and nice little shot there by Garcia.
If they can get production out of that position tonight, they're way ahead. And so far, the 5 is playing great.
They have him listed at 6'3", and he's going against a guy that's 6'6", so definitely giving up some height there. Ooh, almost got another little carry there. And a little reach in there.
He's got to quit doing that. He's 5'10". He doesn't have those long arms.
Second personal on Guerrero. It looks like we're going to have Luis. Wait. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sean Young going to check in. And here we go. Coweta. Deep three-pointer by number 11 off. Rebounded there and tipped away. Sean Young comes out with it.
Good play by Sean Young there.
Yeah. Joyce with the drive, throwing it up, not getting the bounce.
He got pushed. His legs went out 3 feet out from under him, and they didn't call it. They didn't call that either.
They didn't call it, and he bounced away. They're going to call that off of Garcia with 5:44 in the second period remaining. 12-7 Tahlequah. And here we go with the throw-in for Coweta. And now we're going to have Cade Matthews check in for Tyler Joyce. His first minutes of the game. Throwing it over Garcia there. And, of course, almost. And then rebounding there by Sean Young. Good job by Garcia to make him misdirect a little bit. I'd like to see Matthews get going. He's a shooter too, Craig.
Yeah.
Bryson Smith with the drive and just a little long there. Here comes Coweta.
Somebody's forgetting that guy down low. There we go.
Braylon McDowell's on him now, and a 2-point shot there. Is that a 2? Or the 3 by Trevor Freeman, his first bucket of the night.
He's Coweta's answer to this defense. If he can get moving.
Ooh, deep 3 by Garcia, and Matthews with the rebound and tip. Nice job.
Garcia did not hesitate.
No, maybe he's coach must let him shoot him. And here's a pop-up jumper by. Probably was it over the back, yeah. I was wondering if they were going to call that or not.
Yeah, this game, you don't know what they're going to call.
And checking back in, Cale Matlock and Donovan Smith going out, Christian Garcia and Bryson Smith. And here we go, Cade Matthews bringing the ball up. Coweta's still playing a man there, aren't they?
Yeah, they haven't come out of the man yet. Ooh.
Oh, kickball. It should have been, but no. That's going to be out of bounds on Coweta. Guess it was a knee, so it wasn't quite a kick, huh?
He may have threw it off their leg.
Tyler Joyce going to come in for Cade Matthews. I'd like to see Cade stay in for a little bit longer.
Yeah, he was doing a good job.
Yeah, he was. Not that I don't like seeing Joyce. Cade was playing well right there. And here we go into Donovan Smith. Posting him back up. He's got a different guy on him. I'd like to see him get that going. Young with the bounce back. They're going to call the offensive foul on Sean Young. Cherokee County collision foul there. And I want to give a quick shout out to Springwater Fence and Springwater Lawn Care. Love to have them come and build me a fence here sometime soon.
You need one.
I do. I will call them eventually.
Ooh.
A little cold right now. They may not appreciate me.
Oh, I bet they'd do it.
I know. I'm just teasing. A little bump there. I think that's going to be on Matlock. Second personal of the night. That's going to be our team's 9th foul, I think, Craig.
8.
8th team foul, okay. Well, sometimes it's got to 8, and I didn't know if he'd already switched it.
Yeah, that's a lot of times you can look at the end of a half on a game like this and look at the fouls, and you expect these fouls to be a little more even here.
First one up and in for Lair.
The ref talking to number 5 about pushing there.
Second one up and in. 14-12, Tahlequah with the lead. 3:29 remaining, second period.
You just know at some point Coweta's going to turn up the pressure.
Matlock with a nice drive there. Gets the roll. 2 points by Cale Matlock.
That was a tough shot.
That was a tough shot. Ooh, almost tipped it away there was Braylon McDowell. And there is the tip by, what? Are they calling that on Tahlequah? That's a tough call right there. I thought that was a ball and it was going into third personal for Sean Young. He's going to have to exit the game. Coming back in will be Zeke Guerrero.
Oh, he tipped that ball and they called the foul after he tipped the ball. I don't understand that.
That's not a good foul there. And the first one up and in. Holdman. That's his 4th made free throw of the night. And second one dribbles in, and that is his 5th of the night. He's got 7 points right now, according to what I have. I'm very unofficial, though, my scoring. So 16-14, Tahlequah leading, 2:54 remaining, second period. And a nice pass into Donovan Smith. Going to be blocked. Oh, they're going to get a foul. That looked like it was all ball, but they're going to have a foul call right here. Smith's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
This, yeah. You know, that's fine. That's a foul, but they've got to call the rest of them too. You get the players and the fans confused as to what's going on.
Right. And the first one rims out. He made his first 2, so now he's 2 for 3. And here goes the second shot. And makes that one. He's 3 for 4 on the night from free throw line. Bryson Smith getting ready to check back in. And a short little jumper missed there by number 3, but rebound tipped back out to him. And here goes rimmed out shot there. Another rebound to the Coweta Tigers. And that one was just too easy there by number 35.
Yeah, these guys in the back end are going to have to figure out how to get position and block out.
Donovan Smith still fighting hard down there, Craig.
Yeah, that the defense they're running is putting them in a different kind of position than what they're used to, and they're going to have to really work to get rebounding position.
There we go, tipped away. Tahlequah with it. Oh!
That's not a foul?
Apparently not. I'm going to say if it was the other lady ref on the other side, she'd have called it. This lady right here hasn't called too much at all.
Wow, okay.
Here we go with the throw-in over to Donovan Smith. You got Tahlequah Tigers have got to get going. They've only hit 1 3-pointer tonight, Craig.
Yeah, both teams are having a hard time scoring.
Nice move by Joyce there. And
nice
a pass to Donovan.
Ooh.
And just a little too strong. Fighting for his own rebound. Both guys hit hard to the ground, and the possession area will stay with Coweta. I don't think Donovan realized he was that open when he turned around. Because usually there's been number 21 right in his face. And 1:32 remaining in the second period. 17-16, Tahlequah with the lead. think they've had the lead the whole time, I believe. And a rebound there by Donovan Smith.
A good rebound.
Very good rebound. Perfect position. Tahlequah looking to slow it down just a little bit here. Braylon McDowell needs to get hot from outside. He's always a good three-point shooter. Anytime you're as tall as he is and can shoot like that. There it is, three-point shot, and it's going to be short. Here comes a fast break, tipped away by Joyce. And have a fast break position here. And Smith with a nice easy layup for two. And 16-19, 37 seconds remaining before half. We will have the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show. Don't think we're going to have any interviews tonight. So it'll be a little bit of a longer delay for us, but that's all right. Almost got away with it, almost walked there, and there's a shot over to number 11 and rebounded by Tyler Joyce. 10 seconds remaining. Oh, here we go. Bryson Smith with the ball to end it. Joyce with the three right before the period ends, and it is no good. And that will be the end of the first half as the Tahlequah Tigers are 19, the Coweta Tigers 16. We'll be back in just a little bit here on the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show on the Green Country Sports Network.
I'm David of Green Country Funeral Home, the only locally owned funeral home in Tahlequah, owned by my wife Renita and myself. We're also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation, we work for you.
Welcome back to the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show About 6 minutes and so remaining in the half. Going to go over a few points here. Got Kale Matlock with 4 points. Cade Matthews with 2 points, 1 rebound. Got 2 rebounds for Braylon McDowell, 1 rebound for Sean Young, 7 points for Donovan Smith, and I have him with 8 rebounds, Craig. Got 4 points for Tyler Joyce, 1 rebound. We got 2 points for Christian Garcia. And that is all we have so far tonight for our 19 points. And then for Coweta, I got 2 for Lair, 3 for Freeman, 7 for Holdman, and then 4 points for Aaron Hall. So, so far, Tigers aren't doing too bad, especially with missing Hayden Smith and Jackson Stickles both still out. Donovan Smith stepping in, doing pretty well.
He's accepted the challenge, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. I mean, you can tell a little bit they're pushing him around a little bit, but, he's got to learn. He was going to learn.
I've watched him a lot in JV, and that's the one thing in JV was he just needs to work harder. And he seems to be working really hard tonight.
Yep, I know. Inching his way on down.
Ryan got hungry. He's going to go get him something. He'll probably come back with, have you even 4 pops? And
I'm sorry, Coach Cloud, if you're hearing this.
Oh, it's Ryan. What are you going to do?
We're appreciative of Ryan helping us out, though.
Oh, man.
He's willing to help us out any way he can, so we're very thankful for that. So, but, pretty impressed with the Tigers so far, not doing too bad. What do you think about this second half, and what do you see?
Well, I think we caught Coweta by surprise with his diamond and one defense. I think they're going to come in and make an adjustment. If I was Tahlequah, if I'd come out in it in the second half. The way to attack this defense is to you've only got one guy in the back on defense guarding 2. All one of those guys has to do is post him up and tie him up, screen him, hold him, and then the other guy's wide open. And I heard their coach over there yelling to do that, and they never executed. So in the second half, I anticipate that defense not being as effective. So Tahlequah is going to have to do something there. To hold Coweta to 16 points is,
yeah,
that's good, but I don't anticipate seeing that in the second half. So then on offense, Tahlequah is going to have to move, make good passes, set more screens, off the ball screens, and get some people open, moving to the basket. Then when you get rolling to the basket, look for somebody on the offside. Somebody's open.
Yeah. And I don't want to see them jacket up a ton of threes, but they got to hit more than one. Well, actually, they don't even have one because Tyler Joyce has got taken back.
Yeah.
So
first play of the game.
Yeah. So I'd like to see them, of course, hit a couple of threes because that always can kind of help and change that up a little bit, give us a little bit more momentum. And Guerrero hasn't taken any tonight that I know of. He was hitting them pretty well tonight in the JV game. I know it's a different level of play, but still.
It's hard to get open on the perimeter when you're not setting any screens and no one's really moving.
Right.
You're not going to see many threes. If they start setting, just run a motion offense, set some screens, you'll see some people start to come open. Tahlequah's just got to move. You just got to move.
Yep. So, I want to remind everyone we will be at Glenpool on Friday night, broadcasting the game. So, if you can't make it to Glenpool, then tune in to the Green Country Sports Network. We have a Facebook and an Instagram. We try to stay as active on the Instagram, but a little easier for me on the Facebook because Instagram requires you at least put a picture up half the time, and I don't always do that, but that's where you can usually find information out. We try to share Tiger-related and Tahlequah Tiger High School, any sport, even Sequoia and Keys I'll try to share on there too. So, we appreciate y'all tuning in and supporting us and letting us know things, and we're having a good time. Basketball makes you work a little harder, though, because they got 2 games a week.
Yeah.
Football was nicer just because you only did one game a week, but basketball's fun. And then you have tournaments where lots of games, but, Craig's a slacker and didn't come to any of those. Made me do it all, so. I already told him he gets to call Skytech. I'm going to take that night off. So.
What?
Yep. That's all
That's
you,
not
buddy.
fair.
That's you, Gary, and Elsie all day. So, and Ryan. But we got about a minute and a half remaining. I want to go ahead and just mention some of our other sponsors. We try our best to get them all in tonight. Our halftime show, of course, is Green Country Funeral Home. And our pregame is UFFC Mortgage. Our foul sponsor, Cherokee County Collision. Timeout is Suzanne Meyer, Citrus 21, Right Real Estate. We have Spring Hollow Feed and Supply, State Farms, Laura 1, H&H Quality Tire and Auto, Two Sisters Financial, State Representative Bob Ed Culver, First Baptist Church, First Students, Grace Medical Supply, Relevant Martial Arts, Armstrong Bank, Springwater Fence, Springwater Lawn Care, Tahlequah Public Schools Athletic Foundation, Rolfus Burrito Company, BJ Baker Trial Attorney, Baker Furniture, and Randy Jones, candidate for District Commissioner. And so we've got, lots of great sponsors, Craig. Of course, you have your big corporate sponsors, Bank of Cherokee County and Tommy Nix Auto Group for Tahlequah. And then we also have the Qual at qualmix.com and reddirttexascountry.com. So lots of sponsors, lots of people chipping in and helping us out in many different ways.
Absolutely.
And here we're going to be starting the second half here. Ryan finally decided to come back to work.
There he is. Oh, thought I was going to have to do it all up here. I'll run a camera. I ain't scared.
Tahlequah with the possession to start the third period. Starters back on the court.
Right away you see a screen on the ball. Like to see some off the ball screening.
Sean Young back in with his three personals. And Donovan Smith posting up and
nice
2 points.
Nice.
Great job by Donovan to get over and do that little baby hook.
Poised, took his time. Smooth shot. All right, we're still in the diamond and one.
Diamond and one. They've done a good job of shutting down Lair. That's the reason they're doing it. I can't recall him really dominating this last game, but he must have. So something's going on with him. Oh, nice pass. Just a little too strong there.
Well, what it's doing is it's just throwing off the continuity of their offense. They can't get their offense started. They're just taking away one link.
A little pressure now, Craig.
And you'll probably not believe this, but I've played on teams that have run.
Ooh, nice pass from Joyce. In and
nice.
one!
And one.
Man, nice job, fellas.
Yeah. I've played on teams that have run a box and one on me.
Really? I was never that good.
It throws off your whole offense.
They did the 5 on other people and left me alone. No. Believe it or not, I could actually shoot, but I wasn't probably as good as you were. And here we go, hits it. Donovan Smith having a night tonight, Craig.
Yep. Game of his career so far right now.
Sure is. And the miss there, and it's going to be tapped out by McDowell.
Right now we've got an 8-point lead for the Tigers, biggest lead of the night. 6:48 to go in the third quarter.
Yep.
I didn't have the scoreboard up. That's why.
Oh, was people messaging you?
No, but I figured that somebody was wondering. Oh, almost.
Yeah, he about got that steal. That was a little bit of a walk or a double dribble there. Another hustle by Brantley McDowell, but it's going to be Coweta ball again. Surprised your dad hadn't texted you yet.
Well, he's texting Laura instead of me, so she's relaying the messages to me.
What is they saying? Turn up something or?
The scoreboard camera is not working.
Yes, it is. Here we go.
Oh!
And McDowell with the steal. Good footwork there.
Tried to get away from the 5-second there and throw it off his leg, and he saw it coming.
Ooh, almost lost that one there. Sean Young starting it over, getting it back to Joyce. Oh, Smith over it. And Braylon McDowell for the three.
Nice.
Gonna get it. Oh, they're calling it 2. Man, we can't hit a 3 for nothing, apparently.
Timeout for Coweta
and
here.
a timeout for Coweta. Let's
Full.
see. It's a full, so we're going to take it with them. Be right back. This is Century 21 Right Real Estate. Suzanne Myers, timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Bob A. Culver State Rep. United Fidelity Funding Corporation. Spring Hollow Feed and Supply. Suzanne Myers. First Students Tahlequah. Springwater Fence. Red Dirt Texas Country. BJ Baker Trial Attorney.
And welcome back here at the Green Country Sports Network as the Tahlequah Tigers have taken a 10-point lead on the Coweta Tigers. Largest lead of the night for Tahlequah. And Craig, I got to give some shout out here to Donovan Smith. He is having a great game.
Absolutely. The young man's growing up right in front of our eyes.
He is. He is. And Tahlequah's still in there talking. The referee's telling him, come on.
Yep. And what I'm seeing, the scoring's one thing, the rebound's one thing. But he's battling down low. These guys are pushing him, shoving around on him, and he's holding his own. So we've seen Coweta make some adjustments on this defense, but it hasn't worked for him yet. And right there is the pass. They're trying to get an X pass down to the block.
Oh, man. Hopefully he's okay. It looks like he got hit in the face, but it was inadvertent. It's going to be a foul there on number 20. Donovan Smith, his second personal of the night, team's first foul of the second half. And going to the line to shoot to will be number 11, Tylen Holdeman. And first one up and in. That's the first points in over 2 minutes, Craig, for the Coweta Tigers of the second half.
Down here I was saying that they wouldn't, Tahlequah wouldn't hold them to 16 in the second half. Long way to go, but
second one up and in. He has got 7 points just from the line, Craig.
Matlock cutting across the middle. Ooh.
And open. Oh, he just got tipped. And Donovan Smith with the rebound. And in.
That young man is battling.
He is battling hard. Got the rebound, got the 2 points in. I guess we credit that as a rebound, don't we?
Yeah, that was a block shot and a rebound.
Yep, thought so. Nice defense by Sean Young. Oh, and there's the travel. Good defense. Nowhere to go with that. And Sean Young playing with 3 fouls. He's being aggressive still.
Yeah.
I like it. But he's got to watch it a little bit just because you don't want to get that 4th foul this early. 28-18, 5:10 remaining third period. I'm going to get a foul call there on number 11 with a push. His first personal, second team foul of Coweta.
I think Coweta only had 4 fouls in the first half. So
really?
You'd like to see Tahlequah.
And Tahlequah was at a 1-1 for Coweta. Nice little jumper there by Young.
That's Young's shot right there. He can't go down there with the trees. He's got to pull that up. He's got a real nice jump shot.
Sorry. Trying to fix my microphone. Almost traveling there was number. That's going to be on the floor. And I think that's going to be on Sean Young.
Yeah.
He's going to pick up 4 now, unfortunately. So checking in will be Bryson Smith for him. Sean pleading his case, but that ain't going to be to any avail.
Seeing he got chicken wing when the guy got even with him, he hooked his arm. You see James Harden do that a lot. Oh,
Smith falls down. And here's a shot by Coweta, miss, rebounded by Braylon McDowell. Tigers do a good job of breaking that. Good job by Bryson Smith to pull that down and not try to throw it away real quick.
Stay smart here. Nice job, nice job. I don't know if you would have saw that hustle play earlier in the year.
Here we go. Tigers will retain the ball. Oh, it's going to be a foul.
Yeah.
Layer, I didn't see that. I thought it went out of bounds. First personal, third team foul for Coweta in the second half. And they're playing, still staying in man. They haven't changed from man all day, have they?
No.
All night.
No, I don't remember if the first game if they ever.
Nice block there. Gets his own rebound, though. Braylon McDowell shooting a little short there.
He didn't have his feet set. He was falling away as he was shooting that ball.
If I'm correct, that's 10 rebounds there for Donovan Smith. And we're going to have a charge. Tyler Joyce taking the charge. Or no, I'm sorry, Bryson Smith. And he's letting him know about it, letting the referee know about it. You better be careful.
You know, Tahlequah's jumped out to got him a 12-point lead here.
Do.
You know, we've seen this several times where Tahlequah's got out to a 10, 12-point lead late in the game and the other team dial up the pressure. So we'll see. It's not over.
I do got to give some credit to Coweta fans tonight. They've come out in full force, Craig. Oh, Smith almost gets the little roll. There's a lot of Coweta fans here tonight.
Yeah, Smith's got a real soft shot.
Oh, should have got called for the hook there. Yeah, nice move there by 21. Bartholomew, his first points of the night. Joyce getting ridden pretty hard there. Number 3, I believe, is going to get called with that. Mason Ford. He must have got hit in the face. Not sure. Joyce going to take a breather coming in. Number 0, Zeke Guerrero. Or no, I'm sorry. Braylon McDowell's taking a breather. Joyce is throwing it in. Coweta fans aren't very happy with some of these calls. That is a foul. I don't care what anyone says. He was holding on to his left and bumped him. That'll be the 6th personal foul. One more, and they're going to have a 1-and-1.
16 foul has against Coweta.
Second personal on number 21. Got to get it into somebody here. Bryson Smith. There's the jumper, and looks good.
It looked a little awkward, but he got the job.
It's kind of like a sideways Jordan jumper or something.
You know, if you're spinning like that, you spread your legs out to slow your spin down.
Donovan Smith with another board, Craig. He's the chairman tonight. Yeah. Chairman of the boards. We're going to have a timeout here by Tahlequah. Let's see if it's a full or a 30. It is going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them and be right back. This is Suzanne Meyer, Century 21 Rock Real Estate. Timeout here at the Green Country Sports Network.
Green Country Sport Network presents Tahlequah Tiger Basketball. Support Tahlequah Tiger Athletics. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Today's game is brought to you by Green Country Funeral Home. Buffalo Wild Wings. Cherokee County Collision. Baker's Furniture. State Farm Agent Lorelon. Springwater Lawn Care. Tommy Nick's Auto Group. The Qual. Two Sisters Financial.
And welcome back. Kelly Calloway, Craig Wing, Ryan Hosley here at the Green Country Sports Network. Gary Wing taking the night off.
At home eating chili.
The voice of the Tahlequah Green Country Sports Network, Gary Wing.
Taking a vacation.
Must be nice.
All right, looks like we're in a zone now.
Bryson Smith, another little baby jumper there, missed. Tipped up. A rebound going to go to Bryson Smith. And passes it into Donovan, and he's going to get the 2.
Those are huge, huge points. Any contribution from him is huge at this point.
looking to push at number 11. He's their leading scorer of the night. Going to miss it there. And rebound's going to go back to Coweta's number 5, Trevor Freeman.
That was friendly fire out there. Joyce tipped it away from his own player.
Oh, Joyce with the steal, making up for it. Here comes Cale Matlock. And missing, but Joyce with the rebound and 2 back in. Wow, good job by the Tigers not hustling, really, to get back. Oh, and that should be the charge. It is a charge. He was planted.
Yeah, he was there for a full second.
Even the Coweta fans agree with that one.
And Ford just made up his mind he was going, and that's
Smith is by far tonight so far the player of the game.
Player of the game.
If we did player of the game for basketball, which hopefully we'll do that next year, he's got it. Or at least player of the week. And a little bit of a soft press there by Coweta. Bryson with the pass down low. Oh, another block by 21. Boy, he's got a big stretch, doesn't he? And Tigers need to be careful. They're going to get a foul called on them. And nice move there by number 11. He's definitely playing well tonight, Craig. They might need to put him as the boxer or the diamond in one.
Get up there.
Good fake.
Another good look. Good ball movement here.
Donovan Smith jumper misses short. Rebounded by number 5 again, Trevor Freeman.
I'm loving how Tahlequah's moving the ball.
Over the outstretched Donovan Smith, and Donovan gets the rebound. I don't know if my rebounds are right or not, but he's got a lot. I'd have to double check it with Coach Miller later, but Tahlequah Tigers going for the last shot. Get it over to Bryson for the last second, and just a little short. Got his own rebound.
He was trying for the buzzer beater again.
Yeah, he had the big buzzer. So at the end of 3, Tahlequah 36, Coweta 22. We'll be back to the start of the 4th quarter on the Green Country Sports Network.
Rafa's Burrito Company. Relevant Martial Arts. Bank of Cherokee County. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Bob Ed Culver State Rep. United Fidelity Funding Corporation. Spring Hollow Feed and Supply. Suzanne Myers. First Students Tahlequah. Springwater Fence. Red Dirt Texas Country. BJ Baker Trial Attorney.
And we are back. Start of the 4th quarter. Possession arrow going to the Coweta Tigers. Tahlequah with a 14-point lead. Outstanding play tonight by Donovan Smith. Hopefully tonight this is solidifying he's going to get more playing time, Craig.
At least give him some confidence.
Yeah,
when
that's
he
what I
comes
mean.
in.
Yeah.
You know, this is going to be huge for his confidence.
Of course, still missing Hayden Smith tonight. I hate that he's out. And 3-point wide open for number 5 there, missing.
And another rebound.
He got a rebound.
He got smoked.
Is that considered a rebound even though it got tipped away?
Yeah.
I don't know that it was. And they're going to call the charge there, unfortunately, but I think that could have been a foul.
The block.
They called a block. It should have been a charge, but it is what it is. Can't even talk. He was planted. They're disagreeing with me over there. And first one up and good for number 1, Laird. Donovan Smith getting a well-deserved rest. Christian Garcia checking in. Braylon McDowell checking in. And Cale Matlock taking a breather.
That's an important part of the game here.
And second one up and in. Got 4 points for Laird.
Coweta's going to start making a move. They're going to start doing it.
Yep. And Braylon McDowell open. Drive and stopped there. Good defense by Coweta. Joyce needs to watch his feet. Don't want to get too close to that midline.
You got to move, guys. Got to move.
Yeah, I don't want them to get lackadaisical here. Garcia was looking to shoot it there, but
they built this lead by movement.
Yeah, moving and here we go. Guerrero wide open three, short and missing. Rebound to number 2. And they're going to call the foul there on Guerrero, and it's going to be an and 1 going to the line. Number 1 there, Lair. Third personal on Guerrero.
Guerrero's got 3. Young's got 4.
And making the second free throw. And now it's a 9-point game. Don't look now, Craig, but here they come.
Yeah. And they're going to, this is where the pressure's going to come from. You've had a couple bad possessions here for Tahlequah. You got to stay with your offense, trust your offense, move without the ball.
Joyce has got to be careful. He got away with some push-offs there. And there's going to be a foul on 21. That didn't look like much of a foul at all.
Not compared to.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been called. He was standing straight up. But that's a third personal on Bartholomew, which was a ticky-tack foul. Yeah, that's the 8th personal foul on the, or 8th team foul, I'm sorry. And Braylon McDowell hits the first one. 10-point lead, 6:36 remaining, 4th period. Fouls brought to you by Cherokee County Collision tonight, and making the second one. So I got him 2 for 2 tonight. Have they gone away? No, they're still doing that diamond, aren't they? Because they got Joyce on them.
Yeah.
But Lair's kind of come in this second half so far. That's short. Lair almost gets it, but Lair, I got him at 7 points now, Craig, and he didn't have much of anything in the first period.
Yeah, he's getting
the first half.
The second chance points, things like that. They're not points off the offense. Can you believe they're letting Bryson Smith bring the ball up the court?
He's quick. Look at that move!
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast, Bryson Smith. I'm just very impressed with his play. And in the corner, open three-pointer,
guys,
number 2. Braylon McDowell fighting with it. And was that number 5 with the score?
Yeah, these guys.
Trevor Freeman with the score. He's got 5. Bryson Smith, a jumper, and he's hot. He's feeling it. If he keeps shooting, let him do it, I guess. Hey.
Yeah, him and Sean Young's jump shots are coming alive this game.
Now that one,
that's
I
a charge.
He was set.
He was set.
Number 11 is going to have the foul there. You got to hit him pretty hard to knock Bryson Smith over. He's a big boy. That's a third personal on number 11.
The last
Holdman.
2 been charges.
Kale Matlock checking in. Zeke Guerrero going to go out.
You know, Matlock's continued playing like he was in the tournament, aggressive.
Yeah. Oh, almost got a steal there by Coweta. Nice pass by McDowell. And, it just rims out. Good rebound there by Coweta. Can't let him shoot. He'll take it in on you. And good defense there, stopping it. And the rebound going to go to Tyler Joyce.
Down the court to Matlock.
Oh, he tried to dunk it. He just laid that in. He gets his own rebound, though. Yeah, they should. Fans aren't real happy with Coweta.
Yeah.
As a 3-on-1, there's no reason Matlock should have got that, but it bounced right to him. He almost had that dunk. I was hoping he'd get it. Place would have erupted. Tyler Joyce has that really good ball fake or head fake or whatever that is.
Yeah, not many people can catch it.
Nope.
Fake in the air like that. Ooh, dangerous,
tipped away
pass.
To Joyce, and he's got a man open. McDowell in the corner. He's not going to. I want him to stay aggressive. I don't want him to keep passing it off. You know what I mean?
Well, right now they're spreading the court, but they're still looking for their opportunities to score.
That was kind of a tough call against Coweta. It didn't look like much of a foul, but I try to be a realist as much as I can. Maybe
yeah,
it was.
Kelly, in our day, the hand was part of the ball. So if they slapped your hand, that was okay.
Right.
But
it's a different kind of play.
But nowadays, the wrist is part of the hand, the elbow is part of the wrist. You know, it seems like if you get anywhere, you know, forearm to wrist, it's okay.
First one up and missed for Bryson Smith. Checking back in is going to be number 20, Donovan Smith. Tahlequah leading 42-29, 4:19 remaining in the game. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. That's a Cherokee County collision foul I've not mentioned tonight. And the second one up and in.
14-point lead with 4 minutes and 17 seconds to go.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like Coweta made a little run there.
Oh! And Donovan Smith with the block.
Feels
First
like
one of the night.
Coweta made a little run, got back to single digits there, and Tahlequah's extended it back out.
Yeah, they got it within 9, I think, wasn't it? 8 or 9.
Yeah, it was single digits.
And the Tigers are still moving it around over here. Oh, tipped away, but almost stolen by Coweta. Need to watch behind you, Tyler Joyce. Yeah, I'm not sure. Tigers, I still want to see them be aggressive. They're kind of playing keep away. Again, I don't coach, so there's a reason why. Cleanseek's way more skilled than I'll ever be. So, Cleanseek's probably tired tonight, Craig. He refereed some games.
Ref the JV and
yeah,
coach the
girls
boys.
and boys, and then coach the boys.
Good
job by Smith. And the pass down to Donovan, and they're just playing keep away. Coweta's letting them.
McDowell had a wide open three
Yeah,
there.
he didn't take it. So I guess Coweta's going to be content to just play defense like this and hope for a turnover.
And the thing is, if they got to start fouling here,
it's going to be a two
shot foul.
Yeah, there's a foul. So going to the line and going to be shooting 2. That's a Cherokee County collision. Will be Cale Matlock. Want to give another quick shout out to our sponsor, Spring Hollow Feed, State Farm Laurel Lund, H&H Quality Tire and Auto, Two Sisters Financial, State Representative Bob A. Culver, First Baptist Church for students, Grace Medical Supply, Relevant Martial Arts, some of the sponsors tonight. And the first one in for Cale Matlock. Also want to thank Randy Jones, Baker Furniture, BJ Baker Trial Attorney, Rafa's Burrito. And we're going to have a timeout here. I didn't see if it was a 30 or a 60.
I haven't seen a signal
Tahlequah
yet.
Public Schools Athletic Foundation. Springwater Lawn Care, Springwater Fence. It's going to be a 60-second timeout. A Suzanne Meyer Century 21 Right Real Estate timeout. As we're mentioning all of our sponsors, we'll be right back on the Green Country Sports Network.
Green Country Sport Network presents Tahlequah Tiger Basketball. Support Tahlequah Tiger Athletics. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Today's game is brought to you by Green Country Funeral Home. Buffalo Wild Wings, Cherokee County Collision, Baker's Furniture, State Farm Agent Laurel Lund, Springwater Lawn Care, Tommy Nick's Auto Group, The Qual, Two Sisters Financial.
And we are back. About 7 seconds remaining in this timeout. Cale Matlock coming to the line. And 2:50 remaining fourth period. And he makes the second one. And here goes Coweta pushing the ball. They're going to probably look to shoot pretty quick. And missing there. And Bryson Smith with the rebound. Throwing it to Cale, and Cale's going to step out of bounds. He's trying to handle that one. That was a tough pass to handle.
Yeah, it was really an unnecessary pass there. They were converging on him for the trap, but he had other players open.
Yep. And number 11 dribbled it off, and now we've got a wide open 3 for number 35, and he's going to hit that. Aaron Hall. 32-45, still not over, Craig.
Oh, you got. Oh,
need to push it. Tigers aren't even looking to try to score.
You know, McDowell had that 2 points right there. And here's the thing: they're going to foul. They're going to put them on the line. you're going to have to make your 2 points on the foul line, or you're going to have to make it on a layup. Well, how would you rather get it? So McDowell should have went ahead and just laid that in there.
Yeah. There's Cale Matlock making another one.
And we had a game earlier in the year where the other team was forced to foul. I think Cale was 7 for 8 in the fourth quarter. It's a good free throw share.
And the fourth one, and up and in. Good job, Cale Matlock. And going to be poked away. I think that's going to be called on Joyce. On the ground, that'll be a fourth team foul for Tahlequah.
In the first half, these team fouls were the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And that's going to be...
That was out on Ford. It went off his knee.
Sure looked like it, but that's going to be Coweta ball, so they're going to keep it here. I don't know. I'm just one of those guys that I like to see them still just be aggressive and try to get the shots up, not just pass it around, but, you know.
Well, if it works, it works, and so far it's worked for him.
Well, Matlock's going to be called, I think, for the foul. It'll be his third personal foul. Must have got him on the body because it sure looked like he got the all ball.
Yeah.
Number 1, shooting 2 at the line.
And what was his points for the...
Lair?
Yeah.
Well, that is his 8th point now, and he only had maybe 2 or 3 at the first.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, hold on a second here. I think Donovan's going to have to come out. He may have blood on him.
Bloody mouth?
Must be. I didn't see it, but Garcia's going to check back in for him. Have Bryce over here and going to get him all cleaned up. Here comes the second.
Here's another. Garcia's come in relief of and done a really, really good job.
Braylon McDowell with the rebound. He's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2. That'll be the 11th team foul, I believe, on the Coweta.
Well, they don't count any past 10, so 10,
yeah.
You won't see it on the scoreboard.
I know. I'm just thinking it's 11. Going to shoot 2 here, the double bonus for Tigers. Another foul brought to you by a Cherokee County Collision. Missed the first one.
He did?
I had someone in front of me. I can't see real well. And here we go for the second. And makes the second there. So 1 of 2 there.
15-point lead with 1:50 to go.
Coweta needs to start trying to shoot a little quicker. Here's number 3 with a shot in the corner, missing. Nice rebound by 35. Tipped away by Garcia. And here we go. See what the Tigers do here. It looks like they're going to try to play keep away and then make it Coweta foul them. 1:24 remaining. And that's what they're going to do. Coweta looks content to just let them kind of do that and see if they make a turnover. Cale Matlock with the drive. Go ahead and take it on in, Cale. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to have a little bump foul, I think, on Braylon McDowell there.
Well, that's tough.
It's his first personal of the night, team's 7th foul. So shooting a 1-and-1 will be number 11, Holdman. And he misses the first, and it's Bryson Smith with the board. Cale Matlock, almost got it there. Tyler Joyce to Braylon McDowell. McDowell, and under a minute to play now as the Tigers are up 50-33. Definitely a different game than when we played in Coweta, Craig.
Yeah.
I figured it was going to be a little bit closer than it was. And Garcia passing it around. He wanted to take that, I know. And I think they're just going to be content to run it on out. Coweta just letting them hold. And more than likely, this will be the final score as it is 50-33. Tahlequah going to get a good win here tonight.
Yeah.
Over the Coweta Tigers.
4th ranked 5A Coweta Tigers.
Yeah, it was a good game. And, of course, we hope everything's okay with Hayden Smith. We know Jackson Stickles is hurt. But we will come back after this to start to do a little quick post-game show, go over some points, some quick stats, and we'll be right back on the Green Country Sports Network.
Rafa's Burrito Company. Relevant Martial Arts. Bank of Cherokee County. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Bob Ed Culver State Rep. United Fidelity Funding Corporation. Spring Hollow Feed and Supply. Suzanne Myers. First Students Tahlequah. Springwater Fence. Red Dirt Texas Country. BJ Baker Trial Attorney.
And we are back. Go over some quick stats here for the Tigers. Tahlequah Tigers. Cale Matlock with 10, 1 rebound. 2 points for Cade Matthews, 1 rebound. Braylon McDowell, 5 points, 4 rebounds. Sean Young, 2 points, 1 rebound. Tyler Joyce, 6 points, 3 rebound. Bryson Smith, 7 points, 4 rebounds. And our leading scorer and rebounder tonight, Craig, 16 points, 12 boards, and 1 block for Donovan Smith. So what a game for Donovan Smith tonight.
Great game.
Very unofficial, but that's what I got. I got for Coweta real quick if there's anybody listening. Let's see, 8 points for Lair, 5 for Freeman, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 for Holdman, 2 for Bartholomew, and 7 for Aaron Hall. So Tahlequah Tigers get a nice win tonight, Craig, and happy to see that.
Well, and I think I was vindicated there in the second half when I think Coweta scored 17 points.
Yeah.
You know, I said there's no way Tahlequah could hold them to 16 in the second half, and they didn't do it.
So they got a few more points in there. So great win for Tahlequah tonight. Of course, Friday night we will be at Glenpool, so be sure to tune in to watch us. If you can't make it up to Glenpool, we'll be there and be bringing you the broadcast. And any final thoughts, Craig, before we sign off?
I'm happy to get this win. Good job, Tahlequah Tigers.
Good job, Tigers, and hopefully we're back at full strength on Friday. And we'll till next time here on the Green Country Sports Network.